Hi everyone, this is Melissa. I go by Stitching Liz here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. And thanks for joining me. Today is the beginning of Moody May, hooray! Today is Monday, May 1st, and I actually have the day off of work. So I'm gonna do some stitching today, and I thought I'd bring you along to follow my process for how I do Moody May. And I might be trying to do a little bit of a vlog. I don't know how that'll go, but I'm gonna give it a try. I just learned that I can't just flip you around to show you the other direction while the video is running. So I'm going to pause and then flip you around, and we're gonna go through my Moody May Flowchart to see what I might stitch today. All right, just one second. Okay, so this is my Moody May Flowchart. So let's take a look and see what kind of mood I feel like I'm in today. I don't feel tired. I think I feel, let's see, cheerful. I think I feel cheerful and maybe a little excited because it's the beginning of Moody May, and also a little whimsical. So let's see what project qualities I might follow. I'm kind of in the mood to work on a whip. I don't want to do a new start today. Something small appeals to me. Something easy appeals to me. Ooh, something colorful for sure. And let's see. Something quick. So I'm thinking of my whips and projects to choose from. I think I have two things I'm thinking of. Let's go take a walk and look at my projects. All right, just one second. Okay, so we're looking at my whips here in my project bags, and I'm looking for this one, Legendary Friends. And I'm also looking for, let's see, this one, Downton Abbey. That's a little better. I want to choose one of those. All right, I'll show them to you. Okay, so we're looking at my Downton Abbey whip. This one, I like the idea of having the individual characters be small finishes. They feel really like something I accomplish. And I love the color of the alphabet. It's a rayon, I believe, floss from DMC. So it's really shiny. I don't know if you're picking that up. But this one might be a contender. And then the other one is called Legendary Friends. This is by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And it looks like this. It's a small. And then this is where I am with it. You can see I still have a thread that I didn't finish. So I have the unicorn started. I love the colors of this one and that it's a small, and I might be able to finish it. I don't know if I'll finish it today, but I might be able to finish it soon if I work on it. So those are my two choices. And you will find out later what I decide to do. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see what happens for Moody May. All right. So you can see here, this is what I decided to stitch today. Legendary Friends. I felt like it best went with my mood to do something that was cheerful and whimsical and colorful. And my goal was to finish this for the Whip Down Sal 2022. That's hosted by Michelle Bending. And here it is. I did it. I finished it. So this is Legendary Friends by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. You can see this is substituted in, the stars and the moon were supposed to be white, but I substituted in silver DMC metallic. It's pretty sparkly and I'm really happy with it. So that is my first Moody May stitch. I think it was a success. All right, see you next time. Thanks. Hi everyone, this is Melissa. I am back with my next installment of my Moody May vlog. And today is Friday, May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. So, I got home a little early today because I had a doctor's appointment. So I am going to be doing some stitching earlier than usual. I'm going to be starting today to do some stitching. I don't know if it'll last all weekend or if I'll pick up a different project later in the weekend. I'll have to see how it goes. I was so excited because in the mail I got a surprise. The World of Cross Stitching May 2023 came in. My sister got me a subscription to this for Christmas, so I've been getting it this year so far. They always come with a freebie. The freebie is this Bee and Ladybug by Doreen Jones. This packet comes with everything you need to make the project, including the flower frames. So that's pretty fun for spring. I may even look through the magazine to see if there's anything new that I'd like to start for now. But to see what I'm in the mood to stitch, I'm going to go through my Moody May Flowchart and I'm going to take you with me. So I'm going to flip you around. Okay, so here are the moods. Let's see how I feel today. This morning I had a really rough bout with anxiety, so I'm feeling a little anxious still. I want to feel relaxed. I feel a little weird. And it would be nice to feel inspired. That might make me feel a little better for this weekend. So let's see what project qualities I'm looking for. I feel like I'm in the mood for a new start. Somewhere between small to medium. I think I want to play with fabric and threads. So let's see what we've got to go with that. I'm going to pull some things and show you what I'm considering. Okay, so I went through all my charts. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. And this is one of the first ones that I'm deciding between. This is Little House Needleworks Courage. I like the sentiment and I like the purple color. I don't know if it's, I'm in a kind of a weird mood, so I don't know if it's weird enough. It might be too sweet for me right now. So that's one. The next one is by Ingleside Imaginarium. This was for the Tea Time project by X Stitch the Rainbow. The colors are 4 trainway silks. Everybody had to use the same colors. So I have the threads. It's only 4 threads, and I would have to choose a fabric. The only thing about this one that makes me feel like a little doubtful is that there's a lot of quarter stitches or 3/4 stitches. To be honest, I never know the difference between quarter and 3/4 stitches. There's a lot of them. There's also a lot of back stitching, but I like back stitching, so that's not a problem. But the quarter stitches really might be too much of a headache. I have to think about that one. But I like this dragon around the teapot. I like the corners. They're pretty cool. So this is a possibility. This is Yellow Biscornu by Curious Carrie on Etsy. It's a little hard to see what's on it, but down here there's a bear with a honey jar. There's flowers and a bee scap and beehives. I would have to pull all of the materials for this, all of the fabric, all of the threads. I'd have to figure out which threads I'm going to use because I never have the correct colors. I always just kind of like try and match the colors with what I do have. So that would be fun because I'm in the mood to play around with colors. I was thinking the reason this one might be fun to do is because it might be fun to make the Biscornu, but I don't know what the back looks like, the back side. I'm going to take a peek at the chart. The back side has a lot of flowers on it, so it would take me a while to finish this before I get to the Biscornu. So I don't know if I'm feeling patient enough to work on this, but I do like this, especially because it's springtime. The next one is, I joined Tracy Horner's Patreon, and this is one of the free, well, the gift charts that she gives to her patrons. This was Patreon exclusive number 3 from June 2020 called Elemental Harmony. This is representing the 4 elements and the 3 primes. And it has the dragons. This would be fun to kit up. I would get to play with fabrics and threads. And it's a little weird. It's not average or traditional. So that kind of fits my mood. So this one is a definite possibility. And the last one I'm considering is called Worth Fighting For by Bendy Stitchy Designs. This was part of the Earth Day collaboration. It's a little hard to read. It says the earth is a fine place and worth fighting for by E. Hemingway. This one, I feel like I'm in the mood to stitch because it's a little weird, like the birds are weird. I like the sentiment. You need to choose 4 different greens, and I have a pack of cheap threads that I got from Amazon that have a rainbow of colors with different shades within each color. And I feel like it would be fun to, I haven't tried the threads yet, so I think it would be really fun to try the threads and pick 4 different greens to go with, and then pick a fabric to stitch on. Plus I like stitching words, and I think I would enjoy this border. So this is another definite possibility. So I'm going to think about this, and then I'm going to let you know what I decide on. Okay, so this is what I decided to go with. Worth Fighting For. And my goal is to finish it this weekend. To remind you, that's the bendy stitchy design, Worth Fighting For, that was done for the Earth Day collaboration from the Stitching Collective. The earth is a fine place and worth fighting for. So I told you I had those green threads. These are the shades of green that I have available. I only need 4 of them, a dark, a light, and then 2 mediums in between. But it depends on the fabric I choose as to, like, this dark is more like an evergreen. This dark is a little more teal. And this light is more minty. And this light is almost neon. So it depends on the fabric. So I'm going to show you the fabric that I'm considering. So I've got this one. This is Venetian Stone. It's a 16 count Aida. I've got this one. This is Beach Walk. I've got this one. This is Ocean Kiss. I've got this one, which is not named, but it's like a fiddler's cloth. I've got this one, which again has no name, but is a Jody Steel City Stitcher fabric. I've got this one, another Jody fabric, so it doesn't have a name. And I've got this one, which is an old Fabrics by LJ fabric called Seafoam. So that's what I'm deciding between. I have a couple I'm leaning towards. And then I'll decide on which exact threads I'm going to use. And I'll keep you updated on my progress. So thanks for staying along with me as I go on my journey. See you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so these are the threads I decided to go with. This dark, like the teal one. This medium dark, a little less green. This bright medium green. And this minty light green. And the fabric that I went with, excuse me, is this tan and brown fabric that Jody from the Steel City Stitchers dyed. It's not showing up 100% correctly, but it's really hard to get on camera the right color. And I did finish the piece. So the thread was from that pack that I got on Amazon that was super cheap with all of the rainbow colors, and they worked wonderfully. They were easy to use, they were smooth. The only thing is they don't have the sheen of DMC. They're like more matte finish, but I think they turned out great. They do not pull out of the skein without knotting, so you can see that's why I rolled them up so that they wouldn't knot. But I'm really pleased with this finish. And I finished this on Saturday. It's Sunday morning now. So I'm going to be moving on to my temperature project for the year and doing my week of hearts for my temperatures. So this is my Moody May project of the weekend, all done. Really happy with it. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Hi everyone, this is Melissa. I am back for another installment of my Moody May vlog, and today is Saturday, May 13th, so about a week since I've seen you last. And we're gonna see what kind of mood I'm in and what I might stitch on today. So let's see what my flow chart helps us figure out. Okay, so let's see. Today my mood is, I am extremely tired today. I don't know why, but I feel exhausted, like I want to lay down. So definitely tired. I think because I'm so tired, my attention span is a short attention span. So we're gonna highlight that. I don't know, do I feel cranky? I might feel a little cranky. Let's highlight cranky. All right, so project qualities. I'm definitely too tired for a new start, so I think we want to do some kind of whip. Small, easy. Something kitted and ready. All right, so let me think about my whips and see what we might stitch. Okay, so I think I decided what I'm gonna stitch on. I actually started this last Sunday, and it's the Hello Forest Sampler Sal. This is something that Liz Matthews is doing through her membership, which is a Patreon membership, and it's based on her her forest sampler. This is a black and white copy. So you can see it's a rather large sampler, and her non-traditional sal is to make a collage of different pieces of the sampler. So right now we're working on trees, and the ones I've highlighted are the ones that I'm going to include. And I did one last week, this one. This is, I believe, Bunny Moon fabric by XJU Designs. And this is a DMC thread. I just picked threads that looked like the right color. And I also started this one. Now you can see this is a different fabric. Same thread, but a different fabric. The idea is to use different shades of basically neutrals, I would say. So you can see I have different shades of neutrals here. And to put your pieces that you are stitching onto the different scraps of fabric, and then you'll be collaging them together. So my goal is just to stitch on the trees and see how many I can get to. There were 4 trees total. I have 1 done and 1 started. So we'll see how far I get. I think this is a good project for me to do while I'm tired. And it's not a lot of pressure or a lot of stitching, and it should be fun. All right, I'll give you an update when I have some stitching done. Bye, have a good day. Okay, so we've had a change of plans. First of all, I did stitch this tree for the Hello Forest Sampler Sale from the Forest Sampler chart. I had a rough morning. I had to lay down. I wasn't feeling great. Really tired and out of it. So I didn't start this till this afternoon. I enjoyed stitching on it, but it just didn't match that feeling I had that I felt like cranky. And I would say I feel feisty. I don't feel as tired anymore. So I feel feisty and cranky. And this is too pretty. And I don't feel like it matches my mood. So I want to switch what I'm stitching on. And I'm going to switch it to a chart that I only have the chart for. There's no cover picture because it was a charity chart that Michelle Bendy did. We donated to a charity and she did a Zoom and she designed a chart for it. I'm going to use this fabric, which is a light shell pink by XJU Designs. It's 16 count Aida. There's only 2 colors in the pattern. This is just DMC 310. And Michelle gifted us this purple variegated floss from Almond M&M's. So it's just the purple and the black. And the pattern says, disrupt the system. And that's how I'm feeling right now, feisty. I want to stitch something that says disrupt the system. So I'm going to switch over to that and I will show you how I do with that this weekend. All right, talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye. Okay, we're back. It is now Sunday, May 14th, which is Mother's Day. So if Mother's Day is a day that's difficult for you, I'm thinking of you. And if it's a day you celebrate, happy Mother's Day to you. I worked on this chart to finish it. You can see it's just the black and that purple variegated thread. The thread was really nice to work with. It's a silk and it was very smooth and felt really like buttery. So it's such a pleasure to work with. I'm really happy with the way this came out. The fabric in real life is slightly blusher pink than it's showing up on camera. So I really like the way the fabric and the thread play off of each other. They look nice together. So that's another finish for Moody May. And it definitely fit my mood a lot better yesterday. When I was feeling really like cranky and feisty. This just fit my mood. And stitching with the floss really put me in a much better mood. So good things all around. So I think this is where we're going to end the vlog for Moody May for now. There's a few more weeks in May that I will still be doing Moody May for, but I don't want this to be too long at once. So we're going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for sticking with me through my beginning of Moody May, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.